Next is our Chief Executive Report. The Chair now calls Kathleen Cleason, CEO of the AOA, for her report. It's nice not having to say interim anymore. Ms. Cleason.
I'm so glad there was a break after Dr. Anderson, because I wouldn't want to have to follow that dynamic speaker. I look pale in comparison to his remarks, but it is my absolute honor and privilege to stand before you as your new CEO. Thank you. As a devoted supporter of the osteopathic profession for the past 20 years, it feels as though all roads, all inflection points in my life and career have led me to stand here before this distinguished group. I enjoyed so much serving as Executive Director of the Osteopathic Physicians and Surgeons of California. And most recently as Executive Director of the American Osteopathic Information Association. When President Gelb asked me 7 months ago to serve as interim CEO of the AOA, I might have had a few heart palpitations. The AOA really is a complex organization with so many facets, so many affiliates, so many stakeholders. I was truly honored to be asked, of course, but the thought of serving as the top staff member of the AOA was honestly a little bit intimidating. But then I jumped into the role, and I felt right at home. That may have been due to the regular interaction with and absolute unwavering support from President Gelb. Oh, he's not even here. President-elect Monka, Finance Department Chair Jaimo, the California DOs and AOA leadership who've been unbelievably supportive of me for 2 decades, Dr. Vin, Dr. Lally, Dr. O'Shea, the AOA past presidents, some of whom I've known for all 20 years, and the entire AOA Board of Trustees without exception. Thank you all so much. But the group that has kept me from needing a paper bag, quite honestly, to breathe into now and then has been the AOA staff, most notably Val Carr and her executive team. Also the AOA's senior leadership team, which does such a stellar job. The AOIA team, each of whom stepped up to the plate and collectively took over nearly all of my AOIA duties on top of their own full-time positions. Thank you, each and every one of you. As I traveled around the US the past 7 months, attending meetings of state societies, Go AOSED, specialty colleges, student organizations, external stakeholders, and of course participating in Zoom meetings of all kinds, I found the energy and commitment of dedicated individuals like yourself just so heartwarming and so energizing and invigorating. It gives me hope for a bright future ahead for the osteopathic profession. Certainly the AOA and the osteopathic profession are facing some challenges, but there are great opportunities as well. We have a growing profession. We have strong leadership. We have energized students. And we have a healthcare system that is ripe for the unique value offered by the osteopathic community. I'm proud that in the short period of time that I've served as interim CEO, we reestablished collaborative relationships with key partners such as ACOM, NBOME, COCA, and external organizations. We've made progress, incremental steps, but progress, toward achieving parity for osteopathic medical students, residents, and physicians. and we will continue working together in the right direction until we break down barriers that cause inequity in rotations and residencies. Internally, we successfully tackled the transition to a new membership database, offering greater efficiencies for members and staff. We concluded the recent fiscal year very close to budget. We developed a balanced operational budget for the new fiscal year, not an easy task, given the prevailing headwinds. We began planning for OMED 23 and confirmed, possibly for the first time ever, the engagement of all 21 specialty colleges. So thank you for that. But we're not resting on the laurels we earned under President Gelb's leadership. With our fiscal year 24 presidential and organizational goals focused on membership, board certification, strategic budgeting, and relationships, we'll be exploring every way we can to provide better service and better value for members of the osteopathic profession under the leadership of President-elect Manca. We have made great strides in advancing osteopathic medicine over the past 2 decades that I've been involved in the profession, creating opportunities for our students, residents, and physicians, standing at the forefront of healthcare policy. Together, we will continue our longstanding traditions and work collaboratively to provide support for our osteopathic community as you help keep patients healthy. It won't be an easy task, we know that. But as I look around this room, as I see the extraordinarily bright, talented, and devoted physicians and students, and as I consider the outstanding leaders we have representing the organization, I know the osteopathic profession has a bright future ahead, indeed. I'm so honored to be able to work alongside you. Thank you for allowing me to be part of this extraordinary osteopathic journey. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Cleason.